Hey everyone, it's Kelsey, aka Real with Mrs. B, and we are halfway through April already. I actually thought that March felt like the longest month ever, and I still kind of feel the same about April, but here we are halfway through, so it's time to check in with the budget with you all. So I've made a few adjustments, and I will continue to make adjustments throughout the month just to accommodate for what we've actually earned, our income, or different expenses that have come up throughout the month, or checking in to see that like we're not using as much gas as we thought that we would, things like that. So I'm always adjusting the budget and accommodating for those changes. So first off, I did adjust my income because I had put it at 2,500 and I got my first paycheck of the month, which is going to remain the same since I'm not doing things like chaperoning or lunch duty or things like that since I'm working from home. So my paycheck will remain the same. So I accommodated for that. So it's about $50 less than I had thought. John's income was also at 3,000 in the beginning of the month, and I have adjusted that and will probably adjust it again because I think it's going to be more than 5,000. He has been picking up a ridiculous amount of overtime. He also got a bonus for working during this time. His job has been great about that, and then also like giving him food. They've gotten Subway delivered multiple times, which is really nice. So this is a perfect time for him to be working overtime and bringing in more income because we are going to be purchasing our house at the end of the month. So I am extremely grateful for the fact that we are still able to bring in money and extra. So that is very fortunate. I also put in here as other that we expect to get the stimulus money. We have not received it yet as of April 16th. However, we intend to get it, so hopefully that is received in our bank soon because we did have direct deposit. So I don't know what the holdup is, but that will be a nice surprise when it occurs. The other thing that went in here is I had made some cash from walking the dogs. So I had deposited that since I don't really want to use cash anywhere and have anyone have to touch the disgusting cash. So I just deposited it in the bank. And then we just had rollover from March. Okay, so we're looking awesome on income. I didn't put the rest to budget yet because that will just end up going to the house fund, and I want to adjust that once we actually figure out how much income we're taking in and whatnot. The other thing I will probably adjust is our investment down here. I don't think that we will be putting $250 in this month, but we will see. I haven't transferred the money yet. What we have done in the house fund so far is just our mortgage deposit. So we had like an application fee of $400. We just got the appraisal done, and it looks like the appraisal came in at $5,000 more than our purchase price. So that's fantastic. So now we're just waiting for underwriting, and hopefully we'll be closing on April 28th. I'm super, super excited about it. However, I don't think that I will be completely relaxed until we actually sign those papers. Other transactions that I've gone through is our rent for the month. Although I follow Dave Ramsey somewhat, we do have a credit card, and actually we paid it off obviously every week, or at least at the end of the month. We never hold a balance on it. But the nice thing about our apartment rent is that we were able to charge it to a credit card without a fee, and basically earn some points on that because we get 1% back on everything, and then 2% back on like gas and groceries, and then a 5% back on Amazon purchases. So I like earning those rewards. We also paid our cell phone, and I just got our bill for energy, and I think it's going to be about $38. So that will be adjusted once that is paid. We also paid our internet bill already. Moving forward for gas, we have only spent $18 filling up both of our tanks, and my tank will not have to be filled for 2 weeks probably, maybe one more time. So I think we're going to be under budget for gas, which is fantastic. We've also not had to do any money for parking, and I think that will remain for the rest of the month. So at the end of the month, I'll probably adjust that to 0 as well, and that $16 can go towards the house. Car insurance did go through $127, and I recommend to all of you to call your car insurance company. I know a lot of them are doing like 15% off or 20% off. We currently have Geico, and they are, when we renew, which ours is up for renewal in June, it will be 15% off of the entire 6-month premium. I ended up calling them just to check. I said I was a teacher working from home and I'm not utilizing my car, except for maybe having to go to the grocery or whatnot. And they were able to adjust it, and next month I will have a reduced amount, and then also in June. So I think we're saving about $25, and you know what? Every dollar counts. So that's awesome. Groceries, so far we spent $147. That was primarily at Aldi because in Walmart, sorry. Walmart, I ended up doing a grocery pickup, and you'll see that I got a bunch of more household items too that I'll talk about in a moment. Otherwise, I live across the street from Aldi, so whenever we need something, I can walk over there, but I'm trying to avoid going out as much as possible. Restaurants, I had not planned on anything, but you know what, being at home, I get kind of sick of making the same food all the time, or we've been eating more processed food or unhealthy food, and you know what, we're eating restaurant food too. Yeah, it's not the healthiest, but I guess that's not really important right now. So it is what it is, but we're making it work, obviously. All right, I haven't spent anything yet on beauty and clothing. Don't expect gym membership this month because it's closed. Household, I had a lot less than this. However, we ended up getting a bunch of storage bins from Walmart. That was the majority of this money for when we move. Got a couple items from Dollar Tree to try to make our own masks at home. Didn't quite work, so I ended up overpaying, I'm sure, for masks online, but you know, it probably supports someone else in their small business. So hopefully we get those this week, though, just for John when he's going to and from work would be helpful. John has spent a majority of his money so far on primarily just little items, or he unfortunately continues to vape. I don't agree with it, and he'd like to quit. That's something that we're working on, but my money, I did, Marcus Theaters had like this popcorn deal, and we go to the movies a lot, so I was able to get like this big old thing of popcorn and candy and all that for movie night at home. I also purchased like the new season or the last season of Big Bang Theory because I hadn't seen it and it's not available for me online. I got some makeup samples and some wine. That's primarily where I spent my money so far. I did get the Netflix bill. I still have to pay it though, so that will be coming out shortly. And then this nothing for school supplies. And then miscellaneous, we did open up a savings and checking account with our mortgage company, UW Credit Union, and it needed to have a balance in checking, so I just transferred $50 into there. So I just put it as a miscellaneous here. And we haven't really spent anything in a few of our sinking funds here. Gift money, I did purchase some items for my friend's baby shower, and then also for my mom for Mother's Day. So this might actually go over because I want to purchase another thing for her, and I don't know if that will be in April or May. HSA, I did transfer the $100 into there. And then for yearly bills, we did pay our renter's insurance, and then we'll just call when we want to cancel at the end of June. So that is everything so far. It's looking like a great month. We're on track to put quite a lot in our household fund. So, or at least our closing costs and furniture and all of that exciting stuff. So we're excited. I'm very excited for this next when we do our end of the month review, going over all of that. So I hope your April has been going great so far and you're staying safe and healthy. And let me know if you have any video recommendations or things you'd like to see. Let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.